Good morning. It's Wednesday, September the 16th, and I want to say thank you to everyone that has reached out and checked on us through the hurricane. It's day two, everything's fine, but I want to talk to y'all real quick about motivation. um, Motivation to me wears off. It's not something that you have every day. It's not something I have every day. What do you do when those Beats headphones come off? Um, Whenever we do these ultra marathons and stuff like that, those headphones aren't on. So you have to go outside of that to find that motivation and that drive to continue to keep going. Um, to me, it's always about my why. My why is my motivation. What the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. Uh, and my reason for why I do what I do is is for betterment and to help other people as well get started on their journey and to get to a place of peace and happiness whenever they look in the mirror. Um, because that's you know to me, so that's my motivation. And so every day that I get up, it's not that that motivation is not always just there. It's not like there's a pre-workout I'm gonna take. I quit taking pre-workout because I was getting like dependent on it for everything. So I had to have a discipline, drive, and I just had to tap into that because what happens when you run out of those things? What happens when there is no pre-workout? You're just not going to go to the gym. You're not going to do what you do. So you have to have that strong why for doing what you do, and that is my motivation. That is what fuels me to continue to go on and to continue to get out there and get after it. Pre-workout definitely doesn't make you want to go out and train while the Cat 2 hurricanes, beating up your area, but um, so I that discipline inside of me and that drive that I have in my heart and that drum that's beating so loudly, that's what puts me out there. That's what gets me out in those elements. That's what when it's soaking wet and like you're covered in mud, your feet are blistered, your back is sore, you've been running for 2 days, or maybe you had to take IV injections because you went down to heat exhaustion, like I did in the last um, 36-hour run that I did, trying to get to that 100-mile point. And again, you have to have that why and that purpose that's bigger than yourself. So have something bigger than yourself. Have something that means so much to you that you won't quit. You know, um, and that's that's my motivation. That's what gets me to each um, level, or like to get outside of those levels, to go to the next level and achieve more. That's what makes me reach for my dreams. Is my why is so much bigger than me. It has something to do with everybody that supports me. It has to do with everybody that loves me. It has to do with my brothers and sisters in the military, um, gone but not forgotten. So these are my tools for my motivation, if you want to call it that. I don't like to use the word motivation. I like to call it drive. I like to call it discipline. I like to call it um, a never quit attitude. You know, I like to call it never allowing a situation, a circumstance, or an event dictate what I'm gonna do with my life. Um, especially weather, especially just like these outside elements. Sometimes, if it's just too bad and it's not exactly safe, then don't do it. But if it's raining outside and you're not faced with losing your life or something like that, man, get out there, whether it's wet or not. Get your feet wet, get your shoes wet, get out there and get it, man. Um, find your why, and the how. It's not an option, man. It just happens. It just things fall into place, and that's that's what I do. So, um, motivation to me, weak term. I like to use the words discipline and drive and dedication, things like that, commitment. Those are, to me, much better than motivation. So I hope you guys have a good day. I hope y'all are staying safe and go out there and crush it.